People, get ready for a rough video. I need to test these speakers because I need to move them to my storage and I want to know what's what. I only tested these so far. They have dead tweeters. They are acoustical speakers that otherwise sound really good, but right now they are just there to support the amplifier and laptop. I'm going to quickly test these speakers. It's not an ideal setup, as you may be able to see, but it should be good enough to see if they work and somewhat have a little look at what they sound like. Using my Rode VideoMic Go microphone, which always picks up a buzz from other devices. If I turn everything off, it's quiet, so there's nothing broken. It's just really sensitive. I'm not going to take that buzz out as I normally do because I want you to hear the speakers as well as possible. And I don't want to remove some of the low end. Yeah, I hooked up these two Grundig speakers. They are the Grundig Box M1500. Got them at a thrift shop. They have like female DIN connectors on the back, so it was a bit of a hassle hooking them up, but I did to this NAD amplifier, which has a broken display, but other than that works fine, except that it has no power switch. So we're gonna, there you go. It's now my testing amplifier. Let's fire up Spotify. I'm not quite sure what music I'm going to use because music rights. Where's Spotify gone? What did I do? Ha! It's not on this computer. Well, am I well prepared? YouTube it is then. Let's hope Daniel Romano is okay with me using his live performance. If he doesn't, I'm gonna have to cut the bits of music short, but in the meantime, this is our testing music. I think I hooked him up to CD. We have something. This could be in counterphase because I couldn't figure out what was plus or minus. I think it is. Oh, dead tweeter.
Just because
that one is a dead tweeter, as you hear. Maybe even a dead mid-range.
Doesn't seem to hurt me.
No. Just a tweeter. That sucks. This one's fine.
I never speak my mind when I'm gone. You think I'm gone without you?
Gonna be honest, first impression, they are not amazing. Very hollow sounding, aggressive, no definition. Not great speakers, and with a dead tweeter, probably going to use them for parts. Because I think the units are quite alright, but I think they fucked up with the case design and the filtering. The next pair being these Wharfedale speakers. What's the model number? It's the Linton 2, the two-way variety. I think the XP was a three-way. That's not original. It looks kind of period correct though, so let's see how it sounds. I pretty much got these for free and they're in great shape otherwise, so worst case I'll put in another tweeter, but it may as well work. I'm going to check the recording volume when I do this, because I'm not sure if it's not too high. Let's turn everything off. Here we go. I don't need to use my... yeah. Bit loud, isn't it? No low end whatsoever.
Doesn't seem to hurt me. Just because I never answer why. When we're close, you feel it here much.
Never sure what to think of these speakers. I think they work quite well on really old amplifiers. But on modern ones they're always really thin sounding. This is actually sort of how I remember them, so these tweeters don't seem to ruin them, whatever they are. It's a tweeter.
Closer, and let my eyes.
Definitely more musical sounding than the Grundigs, but also very thin. Again, not sure what that tweeter is. I'm not going to take it out because it looks like they actually glued it in there, or at least tried to make it airtight. I think it may even be some sort of piezo driver, but they are not always bad. People seem to think they're always shit, but they're not always shit.
Can no longer cry, but you
they're not hopeless, but they do have that typical thin Wharfedale sound, and I'm not sure why that is, because it is so unlike any other British speaker. Maybe they just want it to be different. We're moving on to the next speakers, which are these, I think I just turned it off already, yes, which are these Philips two-way super simple cheap speakers that I got for free. Just gonna add them to someone's rig, someone who's just looking for something to start off with. My experience with super cheap, super light Philips speakers is that they are actually not that bad. At least not as bad as you think they are. I wouldn't recommend them for daily listening. But usually like, you know what? It's alright. Could be worse, couldn't it? That's sort of my conclusion with these generally. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Let's first hook them up. Very, very, very thin wires. Not even sure if this is copper. But then what are we talking about, right? I sometimes wonder what would happen if you would put these units in like a proper cabinet with proper wires, but then they wouldn't be cheap anymore. So I guess that's why Philips didn't. Okay, laptop back on, amplifier back on. I know I don't need to turn the laptop off, but just so I can get to the back of the amplifier. Here we go.
You can tell by the clothes that I wear. But if you look a little closer at me, you'll see there are lines in my face that don't come from the smile.
I take back what I just said. Let's just keep it at well, they work. Holy shit. Okay. Well, the last ones I'm going to test are these Onkyo speakers. They just say Onkyo three-way speaker system, and they actually, you can't take the fronts off, or I would have, same for these Philips. Yeah, give me some time to hook them up. So what's funny about these Onkyos is that they are super lightweight. I think these were once part of a rack system, and they sort of had to have the same height as the system, but other than that there's like nothing. They are 30 watts, and I don't care about watts, but in this case I'm like this, probably just, you know, a simple small three-way speaker in a larger cabinet to gain height. They do look kind of fancy though, so at least they have that. Let's see. That doesn't work, and I know why. I just hooked up the speakers to the speakers because I hadn't unhooked them at the other side yet. Yeah, I really just did that. Right, I fixed that rather stupid fail. Let's try again. Amplifier on, a laptop on. I'm actually really curious what we're going to get. This is going to be either horrendous or slightly better than you expect. That's only one. Why is there only one? Okay. It's not really. Let's put it in again. Here we go. These are definitely the best of the bunch.
I can't remember everything, just because it seems that I'm coasting by. When I smile,
Honestly,
it only makes
unexpectedly, these are quite alright. They do like a bit of low end, but that's also because I'm playing in this direction in this room, and they are a bit aggressive sounding, but
it only means goodbye.
a little bit of the tone controls.
But you never know by the sound of my voice. You couldn't tell by the clothes that
They are not shite. I'm gonna clean these up, and someone's probably gonna be quite happy about them.
a little closer at me. You'll see there are lines in my face that don't come from
So I just found out they're actually called the Onkyo S15. So if you ever find a pair of these for like 10 bucks or so, may want to give them a shot. In the meantime, that's our test. Quick and dirty, bye!